We're in the days when a lot of people are buying sweets. People that didn't used to lick sweet before, oh, we are in the days when they are buying more sweets. I don't want to call their names. Those sweet companies already know themselves. They are making a hell of sales in the days we are in right now. But basically, nobody likes his tongue to feel bitter. Oh. Hi viewers. Where does bitter taste in the mouth always come from within the body? Bitter taste in the mouth are signs of altered chemistries in our bodies. I want to let you know that every time you have bitter taste in the mouth, something is altering the chemistry somewhere in your body. All chemistries take place in acupuncture points in the body. I repeat that all chemistries that happen within us, whether they are chemistries that impact on our health or our looks or our mental function or our executive functioning, or, well, just name it, anything you can think about, all chemistries happen within acupuncture points in the body. And if there's an alteration in the chemistry at any time, the very best place to go back to, if you really want to repair something at the root of the problem, is to go back to the acupuncture points in the body that are related to that particular chemistry that went awry. Acupuncture points are the places where the body sends prompts. Points are scattered all over our bodies. They look like simple looking depressions. Maybe I'll quickly take it to your elbow. The inner part of your elbow showcases an acupuncture point. It looks depressed at a spot there. At least you can recognize that depression there. And then maybe at the back of the elbow, you might be able to sight one or two depressions there. In this image I put on somebody's back, I'm sure you're able to sight one or two depressions there. But then, it's only few you are seeing, oh. Maybe you've seen Obama's face as well. It's when he puts up a smile, President Obama, ex-President Obama, when he puts up a smile, there's this dimple on his cheek. Well, those dimples you see when he smiles are actually acupuncture points on the face. So acupuncture points are dimples. They're scattered all over the body. Sometimes they're quite prominent. That is, they look depressed enough for you to see them. Sometimes they're not that prominent. But we have well over 2,000 acupuncture points in the body. Well, the physicians of old were great to have discovered more than 400 acupuncture points in the body and reel out functions that they do for the body. But we are in modern days. We have acupuncture points that are more than 2,000 running through the head to the sole of the feet. So, well, each and every one of these acupoints has a job responsibility it offers your body. One acupuncture point is just there, sitting down, telling your kidney to go and do its job. One acupuncture point is whining your liver and prompting it to go and do a detox. Look, whatever is done inside your body, is it blinking as I'm blinking my eye just now? As I blinked my eye just now, it's an acupuncture point that prompted the eye to blink. You have some glistening on the outer part of your eye. An acupuncture point is sending the fluids to that part of the body. And so when the acupuncture point is damaged, you experience dryness in your eyes. Look, the simplest way I'll put it is that every job function you see carried out in the body, if your fingers are bending freely, an acupuncture point that controls the fingers are prompting the fingers to flex, to bend freely, to flex and, to return in a straight way. So bottom line, everything you do in the body is prompted by an acupuncture point. I want to talk about acupuncture points being controls. Acupuncture points are controls. So I'm going to take you to my FL mobile. That's about the closest way I can just show you some stuff on controls. Because you see, If you're able to understand controls, you'll be able to appreciate how you can tweak the function, as in how you can tweak an acupuncture point to create better functioning for a part of the body or the other. There are acupuncture points that just provide anti-infectives for your body. There are acupuncture points that assist your body to nourish some areas. So, well, every acupuncture point has a job function that is different from the other. One person's job is very different from the other person's job. And let me tell you something. Each acupuncture point you find may carry out several jobs. So you find some acupoints, their jobs are up to 10 jobs in the body. As in, if they go bad, they can be, they can have more than 50 indications. They can have more than 10 indications. If some acupuncture points in your body get damaged, or they go bad, or they get blocked, those kind of acupoints can create up to 50 or 70 indications. When I mean indications, these are health issues you actually take into the hospital to ask doctor, cure this or cure that. So, well, what we are saying is that we should know where these acupuncture points are. We should watch over them, keep them well, because if your acupuncture point in your body is well, that's when you are well. If an acupuncture point that controls temperature is not doing well, the tendency is that you're going to feel hot. You just will feel that, oh, there's a lot of heat. Somebody else there is sitting there, or is not feeling the heat you are feeling, or maybe rain just fell. And maybe as the rain fell, everybody just enjoyed the beauty of the air that the rain brought. But you are feeling hot in an odd way. Just know that an acupuncture point in your body that controls temperature is not doing well at that point in time. There are lots of other things I would like to let you know about acupuncture points in your body. But please, this is just like the beginning for some subscribers to this channel. They're going to, perhaps they've not been hearing me talk about things like this. They've not been hearing me talk about things like this because they are not subscribed to my social media. That is, they are not my followers on some platforms, on some social media platforms. But for those who are just coming and who are just new subscribers, I just wanted to help you to understand acupuncture points a bit. Acupuncture points are the brains behind why jobs are done in the body. If a prompt is sent for your hair to grow, it's an acupuncture point that has sent a prompt. If a prompt is sent for there to be fluid on your tongue so that you feel okay, an acupuncture point is doing a great job. Look, if you feel bitterness in your tongue suddenly, an acupuncture point is damaged. Yes, so it's not just you thinking about you having the fever, but just know that an acupuncture point that controls your taste buds, controls the temperature, controls every other thing generally, something is wrong with that acupuncture point. If you're able to fish out the acupuncture point, find out, dear tongue, why are you feeling bitter? Where is the acupuncture point creating this bitterness in you? And if you're able to tweak it a bit, if it is a blockage you met there, massage the acupoint and clear the blockages. If you clear the blockages, you just discover that the bitterness in the tongue will just ebb. I'm going to put up a video soon on bitterness in the tongue, how to clear bitterness in the tongue. Okay, hope you enjoy your stay in this channel. You're going to have a great one, so click on that subscribe button. If you have heat in the settings where you have, I just mentioned to you that inordinate heat is not really good for health. If you just notice that there's a lot of heat, is not good for health. Heat, when it is quite uncomfortable, is not good for health. Do all you can to beat back these experiences of uncomfortable heat in the body, because actually most of those kind of settings are settings tied to febrile conditions. So it's not really about the weather. Sometimes what you find with heat nowadays is not really about the weather. Sometimes it's much more with what's happening in somebody's body, or what's happening in the air around where you are. So please try to understand that there are several ways you can beat back heat. Watch over your body to assist the acupuncture points that manage temperature. If they are down, they will not supply you the normal coolness that your body is supposed to have. That's the logic. Take care of them. Take care of them. You will be able to manage. You'll be able to manage those settings of discomforts from heat, and of course how they bring about bitter taste in the mouth in a rebound. So you don't need bitter taste. Give a click on this other video I've put here. If you're able to check on these other videos on heat over time, you're going to be able to learn how to clear heat from your body and assist your body. Okay, subscribe and click on the notification button. I'd like to tell you a little about simple ways to resolve bitter taste in your tongue. I'm sure it's not interesting when you have bitterness in your tongue. It's distasteful when you have bitterness in your tongue. It's uncomfortable. It just sends a message, like a herald. A message is sent to you. You just feel maybe you're going to run a fever, or maybe you are down with a febrile disease or some kind of febrile attack. But basically, nobody likes his tongue to feel bitter. So, well, I just will share a few things quickly. I call these days the days of the pandemic. And well, when I refer to the air in these days, I always talk about it as pandemic air, because you know what, the air we have today is laden with all manners of sickness. It's just you inhaling something in the air. Before you know what's happening, it's either your tongue is getting bitter or something is happening to you. Suddenly you are feeling hot, you that you weren't feeling hot before, or something is just altering the chemistry of the body. And so the comfort your body had before will just ebb away like that, just because you know what, you inhaled air that is laden with other molecules that are rich with aldehyde neurotoxins. So they hit an acupuncture point down. Of course, the acupuncture points in the body are places where you can interface with your neurons. They just hit these acupuncture points down. You know it, something begins to happen to you. Well, if you are in an area where somebody has a febrile disease, if the person tends to bring out waste in the body through diverse forms, the tendency is that in a short while you're going to have bitter taste in the tongue at a point or the other. So I'll take you to places you can resolve bitter taste in the tongue. Once you notice you have bitter taste in the tongue, once you're able to know places that will help you to resolve bitter taste in your tongue, my dear, you are going to be able to run 440 from somebody's fever. You're going to be able to run, because the kind of fevers of nowadays are not mosquito fever. So you just get to a setting. One person starts the fever. In a short while, he hands the baton to the next person in the family or in the office. So within just a day's lapse or 2 days lapse, the next person starts the fever. I bet you it's not one mosquito that could have beaten all of you in that house. So it's not possible that a mosquito beat you and then all of you began to have fever. No, something is wrong. And so the wisdom is to start knowing what went wrong and then start learning to do quick things. We have to stop this trend, man. We just can't continue suffering like that. So I'll take you to places where you're going to be able to resolve bitter taste in your mouth. Once you have a tendency to have bitterness in your tongue, quickly go to this acupoint, resolve the bitterness in the tongue, and run away from fever that somebody else has started running. I will only take you to 5 places in this video. I'll be able to take you through to other places where you'll be able to resolve bitter taste in the tongue in some other videos. But once you locate the spot, give it a simple massage and just listen to your tongue. for the taste in your tongue. You're going to just notice that in a short while, bitter taste ebbs away. Okay? If you go to this acupuncture point indicated here, this is one of the places you can resolve bitter taste. In the tongue. This acupuncture point I'm indicating here is one of the places. So I'll draw the image out for you. What you need to do,